a Mack truck when it on these. Like, brah!
Here's David. Come on, everybody!
Well, joining us today are our loves, Captain Rob and Captain Whitney from
Hello.
Boat Drinks, baby. Yes.
Cuties.
The St. Augustine spot that knows how to pour a little sunshine, stir up a little fun, and make regular day feel like a dockside vacation with better snacks. Boom, I said what I said.
Nailed
Guys,
it.
welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Happy
What
to
an
be here.
intro.
Always great.
It's always great. You guys have such an amazing vibe, and I love everything that you guys are doing and building a culture around boat drinks. Like, it's just, is it everything you guys ever dreamed of? Like, is this the vision that you guys wanted?
I feel like it's becoming the vision more and more every day. I think it's never finished,
Yeah.
right? Because we're always growing, we're always adding, and we're always kind of pivoting in any way we can. But I'd say we're getting pretty close.
I
to
mean,
the
creative
vision.
vibes are really eccentric with what you guys always put down. How do you guys balance the creativity and know when to roll it out? I think that's really important. Is you're not just overstimulating all of your patrons or audience. It's like you know when to roll it out. How do you do that?
I don't actually feel like I have an answer to that. I feel like it's just something that you feel
Yeah.
aesthetically. And for us, it's such a balance between the way Rob and I both work and what things are important to Rob and I. Like social media, I know, is obviously a big piece to the puzzle, but I also feel like I try to not super saturate social media because I'm trying to kind of focus where people come in and enjoy themselves
Totally,
and kind
yeah.
of put their phones down. And
Yeah.
I know, especially right now with how tech forward everybody is, we're trying to kind of like step back from that and make people want to just hang out and talk to each other
Yeah.
at a bar again. And I think a lot of that comes from the staff that we have and kind of the vibe that we have in there because it helps encourage that kind of hangout sense.
Absolutely.
Well, and I will say the fact that you guys are in there, right? Like, it's very. There's something to be said about being able to talk to the owners of a place, and you look in the kitchen, and Rob's back there hooking it up. Whitney's cruising.
Doing the thing, yeah.
But, and then she will come over and be like, oh my God, how it, not only like the traditional manager or owner thing, like how is everything, but it's like, oh, have you tried this? And
Yeah.
like she gives the suggestions and they're so friendly and just meet them.
Yeah.
Do it.
So, if for someone that hasn't been to boat drinks yet, what's a good way of explaining like an elevator pitch or you're with somebody that, oh, I've never been to boat drinks. What would you say to that person to get them in the door?
I mean, we always say it's a state of mind. It's like, to us, it's like this nautical tropical hangout. It's kind of an escape. It's like just different than everywhere else. We focus on like kind of Caribbean cocktails, so really fresh cocktails.
Love it.
A lot of rum base, a lot of tequila base now, but like, we want this kind of transportive thing. You have a drink, it'd be great if we had a pool or a beachside, but we're not. But we want you to still have that same mentality, that drink in hand, feel like you're by the water, and then some really good food to go along with it.
Love
Just
that.
a quick escape, you
Yeah.
know?
You said the big R word, rum.
Rum.
So rum, you guys are really bringing into the forefront right now. Let's talk about rum and boat drinks. What's going on with this?
Rum, so you may have heard about it. It's, one of the oldest distillates.
The pirates love it. Yeah.
Pirates love it. Rum is amazing. It's kind of having its renaissance, its glow up right now.
I feel that, yeah.
Yeah, like the whiskey drinkers are getting into rum because rum's still accessible. It's still affordable. You're getting really good products, really nice aged rums for like a fraction of the cost of what you're even dealing with in the whiskey world.
Really?
And not to say that they taste similar or the same, but there are similar flavor profiles. I think the biggest misconception with rum is everybody's like, oh, it's from sugarcane, so it's sweet.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm totally
Me
that
too.
dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to avoid sugar. So, okay.
Me too, me
Incorrect.
too.
Okay, so everything that's distilled or fermented to make alcohol comes from sugar.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter whether it's like barley, wheat, rice, corn, grapes, everything, you have to start with some kind of sugar. So if it's not readily sweet, like your wheat and your corn, you have to basically cook the starch to release the sugar. Same way as like, think of a sweet potato, like in its raw
Ew.
form versus cooked,
Yeah.
how sweet it is. So you're releasing the sugar by cooking it. And that's the
Interesting.
first step. But on sugarcane, you don't have to do that. You can freshly press it and you can ferment just the juice, or you take molasses, which is the leftover sugar material from making raw sugar cane, like basically table sugar, and that's what you can ferment. So
fascinating.
it's just a sugar source. No sugar makes it through distillation, period. Now, there are some bad brands out there that add sugar after the fact. We don't carry those. We curate ours very heavily. We have a lot of customers that come in, they ask for certain things, and we're like, well, we don't have that. And they get disappointed. And we're like, well, let me tell you why, because there's sugar added in this.
Yeah.
The thing that you think is so smooth and you think that is 23 years old because it's got a number on the label.
Yeah.
Well, it's not 23 years old and it's got a lot of sugar in it.
And there's a big shakedown with the tequila
Yes.
world
100%.
too with this too. I think even George Clooney was under the microscope on this because there's added preservatives on some of this stuff. So it's not the actual authentic, right? Am I saying
Correct.
this right? Okay.
Yes,
there's-
they're not transparent about it either because it is a law.
Yeah.
And they're not even preservatives. They're just additives for flavor. So George Clooney likes to add vanilla. He likes to add glycerin to his
Right.
tequila. It's,
Soap.
I mean,
It's basically getting clean the gut.
Glycerin.
It's
There
kind
you
of
go.
like
Soap,
that.
right?
And
Well,
then it's
it's-
that like mouthfeel that you get from Fireball, that kind of like that coats the
It's
inside
the-
of your
the
mouth. That's what
roundness
that
to
is.
it, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
Grey
that.
Goose
Yeah.
has that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let me tell you guys something. Not only like is their place amazing, but you're learning.
I love this.
I do too,
I
because-
want to. I mean, if I'm going to drink, I want
I
to
want
drink
it to be
right,
good.
and
Yes.
it be perfect, yeah, and then not just like absolutely killing my vibe, which a lot of these add-ons do. I mean,
So
that's,
wait a minute. So with these alcohols that add the added sugar, is that why like you'll get sick and like throw
That's
up
actually
and
a
get
good
the
question.
headaches and
I
everything?
mean, sugar is definitely a major component to hangovers.
Okay. Yeah.
100%. Like, not to jump off of rum, but I mean, there's two kinds of tequilas. There's 100% agave tequila and there's mixto tequila. So like your classic Cuervo Gold, that's a mixto tequila, which means they've added sugar into it.
Yeah.
So if you're hitting that bottle hard,
Ooh.
Chaka Khan.
you're gonna have a horrible headache the
That's
next day.
called
Versus if you had like, let's
19.
say the same amount of an 100% agave tequila,
Yeah.
you would feel totally different.
So
And
now-
sugar is like such a big reason. I mean, I'm sure there's many other factors that could go into that situation, but
yeah,
like
absolutely.
the root of it is going to be coming from the sugar consumption that is kind of making you feel awful the next day. And it gets a bad rap because, you know, like bad tequila obviously is going to take you down. And like there's so many rums that they add sugar to because they need flavor, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of times sugar and additives like that are just covering up like poor distillation.
Interesting. Yeah, it's
I
just
love
sort of
this.
like a Band-Aid over the
I
actual
love it.
product.
I just
So-
learned all the things.
Yeah, but I want to go back to rum because, yeah, it is getting its flowers right now. And I think that's a really important conversation to have because I was shying away from it because it was so sweet. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. Are there different grades of rum?
so the beauty of rum is it's made all around the world. Every country, for the most part, has some kind of distillate that's a sugarcane distillate. So some form of rum. They call it different things. But at the end of the day, there are no rules with rum, and that's where the misconception is, that because it can be made in so many different places. Now, individual countries have their own rules. So certain countries say you can't add sugar, you can't have these additives, it has to be done this particular way. So there are some countries to kind of look for that do things a little bit better across the board. Like
Interesting.
Jamaica is a good country for that
They
example.
take rum very seriously.
They
Yes.
take it
Yeah.
very seriously. I mean, their rum is a little bit more bold and a little bit more funky. Like Appleton's one of the ones we see all over the place. You know, it's in every liquor store. You see it on a lot of back bars. They do a phenomenal job. They're on the low end of funky though on Jamaica. Like we
Really?
have really crazy funky Jamaican rums. I mean, this goes back to history. Over 200 years plus of distillation. I mean, some of this stuff they're burying this fermentation underground and letting it ferment, and you get these like funky, crazy notes, but it's highly sought after.
Interesting. I love
Wow.
that. So, how do you drink rum? Can you drink it on the rocks? Can you do a mixed drink? What's some of the boat drinks vibes with some rum?
I think a lot of it depends on where the rum is from.
Okay.
Like those flavor profiles that Rob's talking about. So like a Jamaican rum, we're going to use very differently than a rum from, let's say, Martinique or
Oh.
something like that. That's going to be a little more vegetal. Aged, if it's an aged
Yeah.
rum or
You can
unaged
get a
rum.
really earthy rum, right?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
earthy. I mean, the ones from like fresh pressed sugarcane juice, you're tasting the plant. It's amazing.
love that.
It's very close to like agave in that sense of like tequila, where you're getting this kind of grassy vegetal nature to it. You're
That's a
tasting the
Martinique
rum.
rum.
Yeah, that basically the French islands have this AOC where you have to make it with fresh pressed sugarcane, so they call it agricole rum. There's a whole process behind it, but there's rum's so diverse. So if you come in and you say, I like gin, or I like vodka, or I like this and that, I'm going to put you on something. Vodka might be the hardest one because we don't really have too many neutral flavor rums, but everything else, like if you're a whiskey drinker, you're a Scotch drinker, I can put you onto something. So, we kind of take that into account, and we also, the drinks are based on that. So we're looking for a rum profile that has certain flavors that maybe amplify the drink a little bit more. Like our espresso martini, we use a rum from Guyana. So Guyana's got a very rich history dating back to pirates, colonial times of making rum. And they have an incredible distillery that has these old stills from like 200 years ago. Some of them are made out of wood. This is like a museum quality, but they're in service. And so, we use that rum because it's got this like nice body and kind of earthy notes, but it's very dry and plays really well in that drink.
That's awesome.
This
I love
is
that.
so cool.
Yeah.
I did not know Guyana had rum.
Me neither.
Delicious rum.
Very good
really
rum.
good.
So,
Really?
like, what's a typical day with you guys are not at the bar and, like, you're at home? Are you like, oh, I'm going to go down a rum right now? Like, what is that? What is your vibe? What's a Captain Rob? What's Captain
what do
Whitney
you eat at
drinking?
home with
Yeah.
the
Yeah, we
food.
definitely don't really drink at home
Okay,
a lot.
okay.
I mean,
Sometimes, and not really. It would be
It's-
like wine if
when
it's at the house.
people are over. We
Oh,
have
yeah.
we have a collection at the house, a personal collection that
I'm
is
sure.
almost as large
I
as
can
the bar.
only imagine.
I'm sure.
It's
I'm sure.
ridiculous.
So it's more of like if people are coming over. We drink a lot of margaritas.
Cool. Yeah.
It's just poolside.
Yeah.
Go to, but a good daiquiri is still one of the best cocktails in my opinion. It's just rum, lime, and sugar, so simple syrup. But what you do with those three ingredients, you can make a phenomenal drink that is super high end, or you can make a trash drink. It really
I love
just
it. Yeah.
it's one of those things, but it's not the frozen junk that you get in like New Orleans, this Mardi Gras kind of thing. It is a really clean, sexy drink,
I love
but you
this.
gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Balance is key.
Yeah, you guys are bringing frozen drinks back too. I've got to shout that out too. That's pretty. It's a fun
We
moment.
are, and I think that is like a battle that we fight a little bit there. Is people are like, oh, I don't want that. It's going to be really sweet.
Yeah.
But we make everything from scratch. Like every single thing in that building is made from scratch. Especially the pina colada, I think is
That
like
was really good because I
Yeah.
did try that when
You
we were
did.
doing the
Yeah, you did.
commercial.
That's right. That's right.
You guys, and I am not a sweet drinker.
I get it. Me neither.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. Let me tell you something. I have never tasted a pina colada like this.
Yeah.
It's very unctuous, a lot of coconut because it's
So
high fat
good.
coconut milk. Fat is the key to flavor, right?
Sure.
So,
Yes.
and that is
Well,
why
yeah.
that coconut is so good in there because we use this really beautiful high fat coconut milk in the mix.
Yeah, we're not using Coco Lopez. We're using a really good coconut milk from Thailand. It's got a lot of fat in it, which is important because you think of coconut, it's coconut oil. There's fat in there. It needs that. It carries the flavor. So figuring out how to make that work in a frozen drink without it turning into basically ice cream, like solidifying the fat,
Yeah.
was a big thing for us. But we hear it all the time. People love that pina colada because
So
it
good.
is so pure and so true to the flavors of it. And it's so different than just a chemical bomb that you're getting in a can.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah,
not.
true
And you know
story.
what I noticed too? I didn't get that like puffy, gross feeling that you
Yeah.
get like when you go
Like you
somewhere that
overdid
has
it
like
or
the
something, yeah.
mixer
Yeah.
machine and
Yeah,
things.
they put so many stabilizers in those mixes, and it's all just a bunch of chemicals, essentially. And so for us, that was a big part of creating Boat Drinks was that we wanted a craft frozen drink place because everybody loves a frozen drink. And when, you're going to drink the bad ones occasionally, obviously, because,
Yeah, if you're on
right place,
vacation.
right time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Of course.
But for us, we were like, how can we retool this and make it like more approachable and make it actually fresh and delicious? And I feel like we achieved that.
Absolutely.
Speaking about achieve, I think one of the really cool partnerships I've seen you guys do is with Swamp Haven and puppies and dogs, and I love watching pups on the patio.
Yeah.
It's iconic.
Such an iconic thing. And in fact, Mel, you have 5 guys, Sunnies. We have 5 pictures today. We're gonna flash up. Mel's gonna flash them up, and I want you to vote number 1, 2, 3, 4,
Tilly.
5. Who you like? There's Tilly.
Ed.
Oh my
Ed on the
God,
bar.
Ed is
Look
the
at
Ed said, let me
cutest.
get a pina colada, yo.
Sugar
And number 3 is Sugar Daddy.
Daddy.
What a
Happy.
name.
Love that
I
name.
know. Number 4, his is Davey.
I know. He stole my name.
Oh my
And
God.
then number 5.
Bruno.
Bruno. So guys, vote. Who's your favorite doggy right now? Put it in comments. Only 1 vote per person. You know how we get, but that's awesome. So talk about pups on the. Is that just something that organically happened? And you're like,
Yes.
let's go with this.
When we were downtown, we had the tiniest patio ever.
Yeah.
there was a 4-top and two tops out there, and it was so small, but people would always bring their dogs because I feel like we're a little shy and short on dog patios in St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Insurance has stepped in and made a lot of patios not dog friendly. But for us, it was just people bringing their dogs downtown, and we just kind of started taking pictures of them. Our bar manager, Joel, is the one that takes 95% of these
Yeah,
photos.
the font that he uses is even super
So
cool.
he'll send them on the group chat, and then I just keep up with them.
Oh, that's
and
so
like,
great.
it is like, it's kind of nuts that we still do it because it'll, if I get behind at all,
Oh, forget it,
I'll
you're
have
done.
like 45 dogs that I just have to keep doing it. But now that we have a bigger patio, it's such a more welcoming space, and we all love dogs so
Absolutely.
much. I think almost everybody that works at Boat has a dog.
Yeah.
And
Dog is God spelled backwards. I
Yeah.
mean, literally, they save my life
I wish
every
my
time.
dogs
yeah.
were the kind of dogs that I could bring and like hang
Oh,
out.
no.
But my
You're a
dogs,
circus.
my dogs are not those dogs. I'm always like, why can't you guys be those dogs? And they're like, we're just not.
we're just not. And we have so many regulars that are dogs,
Yeah, yeah.
and like
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
knows them, and
It's
like
like dog cheers or something,
it
right?
feels
Like,
that way,
here comes
especially
Norm.
Sunday. Sunday, I feel like, is the day for the doggies,
Yeah.
which is why I usually do pups on the patio on Sundays because I'm trying
So I was
to
going to ask you,
encourage.
is it a concentrated effort on just one day, or is it this any day they can bring dogs, or what's
Any
the...
day you can
Any
bring
day.
your
Yeah.
dog. I usually just do pups on the patio socially on Sundays.
So now
Yeah.
with pups on the patio, do you guys make, since you're you like know all the things, do you do like a special like doggy dessert or a doggy drink or something like a
We sure do.
pagarita?
Oh, we got to sure
Well-
do a pagarito.
We do a pup patty.
Do a
Okay,
pup
what is
patty.
that?
So yeah, just one of our burger patties, but unseasoned. We do it on the griddle. We chop it up and serve that for the dogs. We always tend to have dog treats
There's
out.
so many
as well
dog
as
treats.
Water. For one of the Swamp Haven events, we did little pup cups. We did a hot dog infused whipped cream.
So good.
Oh, God.
That's awesome.
I did try it.
You did?
Yeah,
What
I
did it-
know.
Yeah.
What did it
I have to
taste
try
like?
It was a very subtle
It was
hot
subtle.
dog essence.
It was balanced, is what we'd say.
Hilarious. I love this.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. So, how is the food sector going
Oh,
at
yeah.
Boat Drinks? You know we're obsessed. We love oysters. We
The
love
crab
everything on your
rangoons.
menu. But how's it going? What are people ordering these days?
Just hot dog cream.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Special.
Secret menu.
Yeah. Delicious.
I feel like it's always bumping in the summer. Our specials change a lot from winter to summer just because of the temperature outside
Yeah.
and just like what people are wanting.
And what we want. I mean,
Yes.
our specials are based on what we want. Like, I mean, when I come up with these recipes, like our pepper shrimp banh mi, I wanted banh mi's. I couldn't find one in town that I liked that was sticking to more authentic banh mi, and we just decided to make our own. So
Wait,
we're
now what
pickle-
is that?
So, like a Vietnamese sandwich, banh mi.
That's right.
We have
Yeah.
pickled daikon and carrots, some cilantro. We do this umami kind of mayo sauce, and we take our shrimp and we kind of broil them with some garlic butter and some Worcestershire and hot sauce blend, and kind of lay that out on there, and it's just a killer
That sounds
sandwich.
amazing.
The bread is kind of a French baguette style, but a little bit lighter. We actually get it out of New Orleans.
There's like a ton of cilantro
Yeah, I
on
mean,
there.
it's-
It's
That's awesome.
crunchy.
Oh, so
it's
good.
super like vegetal. A lot of jalapeno. Like it's definitely like a salad on a sandwich with
That's definitely a customer favorite
That
that,
sounds
requests it a
amazing.
lot. We'll bring
so good.
now that it's warming up, we'll be doing snow crab rolls with a passion fruit mustard. That's
Oh,
killer.
cool.
Oh my God, I'm so hungry right now.
Like we'll see poke come back. Like once the bluefin tuna start running in the Northeast again. I'm looking at lists all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paying attention to what's fresh. It's also like, if there's something fun we want to bring in, like we've done some hot dog events for some of the Swamp Haven things. I mean, it's just what we want to eat. But like right now, I mean, like it's like with the list, if it's good, I'm bringing it in.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we're in soft shell crab season. I haven't liked the way they've looked so far. They're a little small for my taste, but as they get bigger, we'll consider bringing them in. And we've done that quite a bit and done like soft shell sandwiches that are awesome. We like luckily just kind of got into locked in a shrimp contract because like
Okay.
shrimp's a big thing here.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
this is going to be controversial,
Hot
but
topic.
like we bring in fresh fresh local Mayport shrimp.
This
That's
is a hot
huge.
topic
This
in
is
the
a
media
very
right
hot
now.
topic.
That is
Yes.
very huge.
Because there's a lot of people saying
They
that
got
it's-
a liabilities.
Right, exactly. So clearing up no liabilities. How did you get this contract in? And this is really important to drive this,
It's
right?
really important.
So we've been working with one vendor since we opened. I mean, for almost 6.5 years now. They recently sold earlier this year, and we were a little concerned about their wholesale because they're processing up in Jacksonville. They were processing here in St. Augustine, the shrimp. But the problem is most of the processors, the biggest one in Jacksonville, or the biggest ones, all freeze their shrimp. So they're IQF shrimp. So even though it's caught there, it's processed there, you're getting frozen shrimp. We've only dealt in fresh shrimp, so we were pretty stressed for a while, and we were like, guys, we need to do something. We need to lock this in. And so we did, and for us, it's I'd rather not serve it than serve something that's just
totally.
sitting
It makes
frozen.
a difference.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just if we're only talking about Mayport shrimp. There's a lot of places serving the overseas shrimp, which I wish the people that do the shrimp testing would come to
Right.
St. Augustine. If you're listening, please come to St. Augustine.
Shrimp police, where
Yeah.
are you? Yes.
I'm right here.
Oh, great. Yes.
I am because I hate nothing more.
Yes, we know.
I have a list of things that I like.
She does. It's a laundry
When
list.
it comes to food,
Yes.
especially, I hate when I go somewhere and I'm like, I really want shrimp, and then I'll get a dish, and I'm like, take a bite, and I'm like, this is freaking frozen. I'm not eating that.
You can
And
tell.
I send it
You
back.
can tell.
I
I
can
don't
tell
want
that
it.
just by looking at it, because
Yeah.
you can just see
Yeah.
they're just so minute.
Such a difference in the flavor.
So I would be
Absolutely.
remiss if I didn't ask you, but any brunch on the horizon?
Please say yes. Please say yes.
I mean, there's talks.
Okay, well that's good. That means there's progress.
Yes.
I'm telling you guys, it's going to be amazing when this happens. It's going to be so.
We're working really hard.
Okay.
Beyond talks, I'm actively
happening.
testing brunch recipes, so we're
Awesome.
We're working on it. It'll be I don't have an exact date, but brunch will be coming soon.
That's fantastic.
And
And,
if
it's
you-
going to be the vibe of boat drinks, or is it going to be like griddle cakes and egg
Great.
over easy? Yeah.
We're just recreating Waffle House. I don't know.
All right, I love it.
My husband will be so happy.
I mean, I love Waffle House, but
And just so you guys know, if you need a taste tester for different items that you're
Yeah.
potentially thinking about, I will make time in my schedule.
You're
I
so
would love to.
thoughtful.
I
we
would love to
appreciate
help.
that.
It's a service for the people, guys. Service of myself.
It'll definitely be a vibe, though. I mean, I want to make sure that we're going to have music some of those days, DJ some of those
Fabulous.
days,
Awesome.
hopefully
We can
some
sing.
drag brunch some of those days,
Oh,
too.
that'd be so great. Can't
so
wait.
I just want it to be a fun party brunch. I love that we're open from 12 to 6 on Sundays, and so that has always been the vision for us to do brunch. It's just taken us a little bit
That's
longer
okay.
to get
But
there.
it's smart because you're lining your aperture up for a bullseye. And I think that that's really
Yep.
what it's all about, is making sure you're giving quality things to people that want quality. And I love that.
Yes.
That is so cool.
And fun.
Yes, and a lot of fun with a capital F. I love that.
Absolutely.
So, summer. We're kicking off summer a little bit here. Any save the date moments or anything coming up at Boat Drinks, or just roll on in, baby?
We're kind of just rolling right now. We're definitely going to be showing some World Cup games while we're
good.
there.
Yes.
It's gonna be
And
fun.
my Summer Slashers series will be coming back this
Stop.
year.
Awesome.
So every Thursday night we show a classic summer
Oh my God.
slasher. And I just like those movies.
Me
And
too.
so
They're my favorite. Any kind of crappy
need
horror
an
movie, I have
excuse.
seen it. I love it. They're all
So
campy,
good.
fabulous. Yes, they're totally my vibe. So that's going to be in Thursdays?
that'll be Thursday nights. We always start at around 7:30 or 8 o'clock because we do 21 and up after 7. And so generally those movies are a little
Yeah, no.
racy.
Yeah.
So I wait until after 7 to hope to play them. And then so that'll run through the summer. And then after that, it'll basically be Halloween.
Oh,
So I have a
love it.
question.
I love it.
If you had to pick a signature theme song for the summer for Boat Drinks, what would that song be?
Okay.
I mean, Groove is in the Heart is always my
Yes!
answer. It's
Yes!
always my answer.
I love it.
I feel like any time of year, that's just
Yes.
it's such an
It is
anthem
a
at Boat
vibe.
Drinks.
I
It's
love
such
that
a vibe.
Yeah. Oh, such a great one. Captain Rob, Captain Whitney, thank you so much for stopping
love
by
you
today.
guys.
We
Love
love
you
you.
guys.
We are heading to Boat Drinks this weekend, so
Yep.
ding
David's
ding.
mom is in town, so we're
Yes.
coming. We're coming
Uh-oh.
for dinner.
They definitely are. And Aunt Debbie is all about getting that espresso martini.
Yes.
So excited. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
you, guys.
So much fun. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. Oh, put your pups in comments right now.
Do it.
We're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.